Now, this is something that literally 99% of the people don't know about because I've never really shared it anywhere publicly, and this is the first time that I will ever mention it, so pay close attention because this is how to actually get new clients on Fiverr and other freelancing platforms as a complete beginner. Because if you just come over to like Fiverr or any other freelancing platform that is competitive as Fiverr, by the way, if you don't know what Fiverr is a freelancing platform where you can buy and sell all sorts of different services, and as you can see, you can also sell YouTube automation services, like you can create designs or just do full YouTube automation services like full YouTube automation videos or YouTube automation video management or the channel management, channel growth, and all of those different services. And you can provide all of those skills which you acquired throughout this training program. But what I want to show you is how to actually get sales, because if you just come to Fiverr, which is a really competitive platform, you're gonna have to compete with dozens of people. There's like tens of thousands of people that have already listed their services on Fiverr, and now you just come as a complete newbie. Nobody knows you, you have no sales, you have no reviews, no feedback from anyone, and then you would expect to just get sales. But to actually get sales, you need some reviews. And this is how I personally grow my Fiverr accounts, where I drop different services. So what I do is I post a gig like this one, for example. I'm going to show you how to post gigs as well, of course, but I will post a gig and then I will boost it with like 5 to 10 different reviews. If it's a brand new account, in order for Fiverr to start promoting my gigs, I need to have some reviews. If you don't have any reviews and you're not getting sales, then Fiverr is not gonna promote it. Your gigs are not gonna rank on Fiverr when someone searches for their service, and you're overall not gonna acquire any customers, you're not gonna get any sales, and you're not gonna make any money. But I'm gonna show you how to actually get like 5, 10, 15, or 20 different reviews. The more the better, because the more reviews you get, the higher chances are gonna be that you're gonna be getting more sales. And this always, but literally always worked. Like 100% of the times when I did this, it worked. So I would start a brand new account in Fiverr. I would post one single gig for a service that I want to drop service. I would buy 5 or 10 different reviews for that particular service. I would get those 5-star feedbacks. And then immediately, a couple of hours after that, I would start getting messages from people who found me ranking on Fiverr. But without that, like, you can try it out, post a gig and leave it like that for like a couple of days. You're gonna be able to see that literally almost no one is gonna reach out. You might get 1 or 2 messages, but that's it, no sales or whatsoever. And then try it out with like 5, 10, or 15 or even more reviews on that gig. So get a couple of reviews. I'm going to show you how to do that. And then you're going to see that people are going to start reaching out more. You're going to be getting more clicks, more impressions, and more sales, because people trust it. Like, they're going to see the social proof that actually someone bought this service and was satisfied with it, so they will order it as well. And that's how you can do it. Like, you can list your full YouTube automation video service, as we talked about, like for $70 per video. And then you can get it all done for like $35 on the back end, because you know the entire process and you know how to actually manage it throughout the automation systems. And then you can profit $35 per video. Someone orders 10 videos, that's $350 profit from that. Now, first of all, before I show you how to actually acquire those feedbacks and those 5-star reviews so you can actually start getting organic sales on Fiverr or any other freelancing platform, let me show you how to actually post a gig. So first and foremost, you want to sign up to Fiverr. So just go over to fiverr.com and then click on join right over here. And then once you log in, what you want to do is you want to click on switch to selling. Now you want to go to gigs right over here, and you want to click on create a new gig. And now you want to write something, whatever service that you want to provide. For example, I will create 30 YouTube videos for you, or something like that. And then you will select the category. Let's say, for example, that's going to be the YouTube videos. Search tags, I'm going to enter YouTube videos, maybe YouTube automation, stuff like that. I will click on save and continue. The next step is to enter packaging. So maybe I would enter like one video, and then I would describe what I will actually do. So I want to explain to them that you actually know what you're talking about and you know what you're doing. You're not just randomly creating for them like a top 10 games or top 10 movies to watch video. Like, those are the most basic ones, but you actually know how to do research, you know how to SEO works, you know how to actually, you know the formula for creating the script, and you know what's going to get them the best watch time engagement, and you know what's overall going to perform better on YouTube. So you want to describe that you know what you're doing, that you're a professional YouTube automation person, and that's actually going to complete a really high quality job. Then the standard package might be 15 videos. This is entirely optional, I'm just filling this out on the spot. 30 videos for the premium one. And then you can enter the delivery time for the one video is 1 day delivery. For this one, let's say that's going to be 7 days delivery, and for this one it's going to be 14 days delivery. And then you can enter the price. One video would be, let's say, $75. 15 videos, that's gonna be, my math is not really good, so I'm gonna say it's gonna be $1,300, and then let's say this is gonna be $2,500 for 30 videos. So that's how you can price it up. Then you can of course add some extras if they want to get the basic one, or they want to get the premium one delivered in 7 days, so they want it delivered faster. You can do that, but for an extra few $100s, let's say. So you can add those extras to make more money by giving your customers more options to purchase from. You will then save and continue. Of course, you will need to enter some details. I would need to remove this one, and then save and continue. The next one is to just write a script, just write a description for the gig. So you will just describe exactly what you will do. So this is where you will get a little bit more creative, because you have 1,200 characters, and I want you to fill them out all. And you want to include as many keywords as you possibly can. You don't want to just paste keywords like YouTube automation, YouTube videos, but you want to include them naturally in the words that you are using and in those sentences. So you want to include YouTube automation, you want to include YouTube, you want to include creating videos, you want to include graphic design, you want to include thumbnail designs and stuff like that, so you can actually attract the people who are interested in that. And once again, describe exactly why you will be the right fit for this, because you actually went through the full step-by-step training program and you know exactly how the process works. You know exactly what videos perform well on YouTube. You know exactly what type of content actually gets views, makes people subscribe, engage, makes people watch longer, and much, much more. So that's extremely valuable. The skill that you have right now is infinitely valuable, and I want you to mention it in the gig description over here. After you're done writing the gig description, you will just click save and continue, and as you can see, the next step is the requirements. So the requirements can be like what niche your channel is in, or do you already have a channel, and then they can just write, hey, I don't have a channel, but I want to start a channel in the, let's say, make money online niche. I want to make money online content, and you'll be like, all right, I'm going to create 30 videos for you in that niche. So they will just submit the requirements. So when they order, you will see the requirements. You will see maybe someone is gonna be like, I want my voiceover artist to be female, or they will have a requirement where the video edit should be slow paced or fast paced. Like maybe that's gonna happen. So you want to leave the requirements for them to fill out. Then the gallery, the step number 5 after that one is to create a thumbnail for your gig, and you can either use Canva to create a thumbnail for your gig, you can use Photoshop, or you can just pay someone on Fiverr like $5 to create a thumbnail for your gig, so it actually stands out when someone searches for it on Fiverr. And then finally, you can just publish it and you are ready to go. So now your gig is live on Fiverr, but how do you actually get reviews so you can stand out, so you can rank higher, and so you can attract more clients and make money with Fiverr freelancing platform? Well, I want you to copy your Fiverr gig. So let's say this is your Fiverr gig. What you want to do is you want to press the share button right over here, and you want to copy its URL. Once you do that, you can either create a brand new account on Fiverr from which you can order the service from yourself for like $5. You can create a custom offer. And by the way, if you want to use this strategy with like buying Fiverr reviews, you will have to set your basic package, or for at least while you are buying the reviews, the basic package has to be just $5. And you will see why. Because, when you place an order on this website, or when you order from yourself, you want to make sure that it's just $5 and it's like not like $50 and $100. Because if your basic plan, the basic package, you saw there were like 3 packages, the basic plan has to be $5. If it's not, this is not going to work. So make sure to change it to be $5 for at least while you are buying the reviews. The other option is to just use the SMM panel that we previously talked about. So the link to it will be above or below this video. You can just go over to bit.ly/the one I use, select the category to be the reviews. It's going to be right over here. select Fiverr review, enter your Fiverr gig link inside of this box, enter the quantity. So if you enter 1,000, that actually means that you will get 1 review. So 1,000 means 1 review. So this will be $15 for 1 review. If you want, let's say, 5 reviews, you would need to enter $5,000. And you see sometimes when you submit for $5,000, it's gonna say there's an error. For 5,000 reviews, there's gonna be an error. So sometimes you will have to, if you want like 5 or 10 reviews, you will have to order them manually, so you would need to go one by one. So 1,000 now, you will submit, and then you come back, you will paste the link again, go 1,000 again, and that's how you can do it for like 5 to 10 times. And then from there, what they will do is they will basically just come to your gig and they will order that $5 package from you. You will just deliver something random, like it doesn't actually need to be any completed work. You just deliver a random image, and then they will just accept the delivery, and then they will leave the 5-star feedback, and you will need to give them the 5-star feedback back, so that actually shows up publicly. So that's basically how it works. Once you order, make sure to keep an eye on your Fiverr account for the notifications, because they will be ordering that $5 package from you in the next either 24 or 48 hours. Sometimes it does take like 2 to 3 days to actually get the reviews which you ordered, but sometimes that can be a couple of hours. But once again, make sure that your Fiverr gig or the basic package is just $5 so they can actually order from you. And that's basically how it works. That's how you can get the reviews. That's going to boost you in the Fiverr rankings, and that's going to show the Fiverr that people actually love your services, and that's going to make them promote it more, and that's going to bring more organic sales and more organic customers, so you can actually acquire like real clients on Fiverr through whom you can provide these incredible services about the YouTube automation. You can sell all sorts of different services, just as we talked about in the previous video.